So in the last example, we talked about 1 lakh becoming 2 lakhs. So generally we say that the absolute growth rate is 100%. The question is how many years? We talked about 8 years. If you have not seen the previous video, our strong suggestion is look at the previous videos and come back to this particular video. So 1 lakh divided by that 1 lakh growth divided by 8, if you look at it, the absolute return per annum comes to 12.5%. Is it growing at 12.5%? The answer is no. If you apply the power of compounding, there is a compound interest rate, which is like interest is going to earn interest for you. It is only 9% for you. On the other hand, which I talked about 1 lakh becoming 1,50,000 in 4 years, the absolute return seems to be same, like 50,000 divided by 4 years is 12,500. You will say it is only 12.5%. But here the CAGR will work out to 10.67%. And in the other example that we talked about 1 lakh becoming 1,10,000 in 1 month's time, if you extrapolate it to 12 months, it will become 120%. So absolutely there are high risk, high returns. We talk about high risk and high returns. Investing in direct equities or investing in mutual funds is high risk and high return. So you should go through all the documents. You should understand all these terminologies. What is absolute return? What is CAGR? CAGR is nothing but compounded annual growth rate. Then there is something called IRR. IRR is equal to internal rate of return. Then there is something called XIRR, which is equal to extended internal rate of return. If you want to learn all these topics, definitely you can use Google search, or you can use Gemini, or you can use ChatGPT to learn all these terminologies, how to look at it. Apart from that, when you want to talk about mutual funds, then you should look at what is the benchmark return. What is the return that you are expecting, whether it is 8%, 10% or whatever. What is the alpha that is generated beyond your return? For example, had you invested on your own, you would have invested in, let's say, in fixed deposit. Your fixed deposit would have given X percentage of return. What is the alpha that the distributor or that is the RIA is going to bring to the table? How much is it? 2%, 3%, 4%? What is the risk involved in it? The risk we talk about in terms of standard deviation. Then we talk about Sharpe ratio. Then we talk about trainer ratio. Then we talk about upside ratio and downside ratio. What happens in the upside market and how many days it takes to recover the loss. All those things that you should look at it before making a decision. So when it comes to investing, it is not only the absolute return which matters. There are so many other factors that you should look at it. And more importantly, rule of 72. If you have not subscribed to this channel, we strongly recommend you to subscribe to this channel. If this is the first video you're going to watch in this particular series, our strong recommendation is that please watch all the previous videos before watching this particular video so that you will get continuity on whatever we are doing it. Thank you.